Support for this podcast comes from iTube.net. iTube is ophthalmology's leading source for high-quality ophthalmic surgical videos, educational series, spotlights, and more. Visit iTube.net or follow us on Instagram at iTubeNet.
This is Ike Ahmed.
And I'm Arsham Shaybani.
And we want to welcome you to GT the Podcast.
We're bringing this to you together with BMC and Glaucoma Today,
to offer audible insights into current topics in glaucoma care.
Presented by the authors of our latest, most read GT articles.
Check it out.
Welcome to GT the Podcast. In this episode, Dr. Andrew Tatham recaps his article, A Cilioscleral Interpositioning Device, which was featured in the March-April issue of Glaucoma Today. This article explores a novel class of glaucoma surgery that targets the supraciliary space to lower IOP. The Intercil Uveal Spacer from Ciliatech represents this new class of surgical implants known as Cilioscleral Interpositioning Devices, or CIDs. Dr. Tatham provides an overview of this innovative implant, which enhances uveoscleral outflow without penetrating the anterior chamber or requiring subconjunctival filtration. More on this now from Dr. Tatham.
Minimally invasive glaucoma surgery has transformed glaucoma care by enabling earlier surgical intervention, improved intraocular pressure control, and reduced dependence on long-term medical therapy. Although mixed procedures that target the trabecular meshwork and Schlemm's canal have gained widespread adoption owing to their favourable safety profile, their ability to lower IOP is often limited compared to bleb-forming procedures. In contrast, bleb-forming surgeries offer robust IOP reduction but may carry significant risks, including hypotony and the risk of bleb-related infection. The uveoscleral pathway offers an alternative route for mixed procedures to increase outflow and lower intraocular pressure. Like the conventional trabecular pathway, the uveoscleral pathway is an important route of aqueous outflow in healthy eyes. Aqueous humour flows through the ciliary muscle into the supraciliary and suprachoroidal spaces before being absorbed into the sclera and episcleral tissues. Uveoscleral outflow, however, declines with age, contributing to IOP elevation over time. The supraciliary space is a promising target for glaucoma surgery. It offers the potential to reduce IOP without being limited by episcleral venous pressure. It does not require the creation of a bleb, and it preserves the integrity of the trabecular meshwork and Schlemm's canal. To date, devices targeting the supraciliary space have been placed in the anterior chamber, posing a risk to the corneal endothelium. In fact, all currently available mixed devices and penetrating bleb-forming procedures require entry into the anterior chamber, which may compromise long-term corneal endothelial cell integrity, particularly when a foreign body is implanted in the chamber. The Intercil Uveal Spacer from Ciliatech is an innovative implant that lowers intraocular pressure without penetrating the anterior chamber or requiring subconjunctival filtration. The Intercil Uveal Spacer represents a new class of glaucoma surgical implants known as Cilioscleral Interpositioning Devices. It features a 7 by 3.4 by 0.6 mm trapezoidal plate composed of 26% hydrophilic acrylic, with a grooved corrugated surface that aims to maximize outflow. The material is highly biocompatible, and it resembles that used for intraocular lenses. It provides the necessary flexibility to conform to anatomic variations of the supraciliary space, while maintaining sufficient rigidity to create a stable drainage channel. The Intercil targets the uveoscleral outflow pathway. The device is designed to create a localized gap between the ciliary muscle and sclera, decreasing resistance to aqueous outflow and enhancing uveoscleral flow to the choroidal circulation without the need to open the anterior chamber or disinsert the iris root to create a cleft. Surgical implantation of the intercil is performed via an ab externo technique, which preserves integrity of the anterior chamber and reduces the risk of corneal endothelial cell loss. The device is inserted through a 3.5mm radial scleral incision located 2 mm from the limbus. Unlike some glaucoma drainage implants that require the use of antifibrotic agents such as mitomycin C to prevent excessive scarring, the intercil is designed to maintain patency by leveraging the anatomy of the supraciliary space. Clinical investigations of the intercil have yielded promising results. The supraciliary filtration alone reduces IOP, or SAFARI, clinical trial program, has reported outcomes through to 36 months. The SAFARI 1 and 2 studies evaluated the first generation of the intercil device in 42 patients with open-angle glaucoma. At 36 months, no patients had required additional glaucoma surgery. Most had a sustained reduction in pressure, with an average pressure reduction of 8 mm of mercury, or 33%, through to 3 years. No major safety concerns were reported. 68% of participants remained medication-free following surgery. The SAFARI 3 study commenced in May 2022 and recruited an additional 57 patients, half of which had primary angle closure glaucoma. All participants underwent standalone intercil placement. Enrollment was completed at the end of 2022, and interim results show that 13 patients achieved a mean pressure reduction of 10.8 mm of mercury, or 46% at 2 years, and 85% of eyes were medication-free at 2 years. The study is expected to be completed in early 2026. The supraciliary space, therefore, offers a viable and advantageous target for glaucoma surgery. The Intercil Uveal Spacer exemplifies the potential of this approach, with early results indicating effective IOP reduction and a reduced risk of complications compared to anterior chamber implants or bleb-forming procedures. Because the intercil preserves the trabecular meshwork, it may be effective even in eyes whose conventional outflow pathways are severely compromised. As the field of glaucoma surgery continues to advance, the need for innovative solutions that balance efficacy with safety is paramount, and the intercil device may represent a potential step in that direction.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of GT the Podcast. If you have any feedback or topic suggestions, find us on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, or Twitter. And stay tuned for more hot topics in glaucoma care on GT the Podcast.